This time on Woody's Garage, something that blows into Toolbox. I like big tools.
Well, it's the day before Thanksgiving. We got almost all the leaves taken care of. Almost. It's always like kind of endless. And figured maybe we should try to get the snowblowers going today. Kind of take inventory, etc. There's always a million leaves stuck under here. So we'll get those out too. Yeah, look at this thing. It's an Aaron's ST24. Big old 8 horsepower on it. I got this sitting by a shed. The worst looking tarp you've ever seen. It was totally wasted, gone. The pull start had actually rusted off of it, and there was no flywheel on it. But he had the flywheel with no magnets on it. But we glued the magnets on, guessing where they went, and it's been a good machine ever since. I replaced the main bearings and the gears. They were totally shot. They were pretty expensive, but this thing is great. I mean, let me pull back a little bit here. The tires are low right now. I'll put some air in them, but this thing turns on a dime. It's amazing. And last year it started on the first pull, which was simply amazing too. Let's see if it'll do that this year. Okay, the bad thing about this is I know I ran it out of gas, and I'm seeing liquid in there in the tank. And this cap is shit. So I'm wondering if that's water in there. Probably. So, I forgot this one as number 1, a gas line that comes in on the side here. I was hoping it'd be out accessible. And it also has a bowl without a drain. So, but what I really should do instead, this might be a blessing, is just drain it at the tank, and then we'll drain what's left out of here. And we got a petcock here to turn it off, and just don't want to rip these lines, but I'm sure I'm going to. Well, we both missed this. I gave a little tug on this hose and the gas just started pouring out. Most of it went on the grass, especially the part that would have had the water in the gas, but we got like this much and we're catching what's left. Looks like it's all gas, which is strange. I usually never leave gas in these things. Alright, we're just going to crack the bowl. 1/2-inch nut. See if we can... Wait a minute, let's see if this will fit underneath here. Yeah, I mean, I want to see what comes out of it. So far, the gas that came out of the tank doesn't look like it was water or even had any water in it, which is remarkable. But last year, I mean, I didn't even do that. I put some gas in it, first pull. And there's absolutely nothing in this bowl. And it's totally clean. Miracle. Alright, I got the bowl back on. I did clean a little bit of the stain that was in there out. I usually screw the bottom in by hand, and then I give a little twist back and forth so that I know the bowl is seated. This carb is an aftermarket carb, you know, one of those cheapies on eBay, but it's been working pretty good. It's funny though, usually when I prime it, it just squirts out the back pretty heavily, but if it starts Great. Okay, let's check the oil. Damn crows are calling back and forth to each other. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Now, they don't get run much, so I don't think I'm going to change the oil. It doesn't look bad. I'm at an angle here too. Yeah, we're just down just a little bit. I'll get some air in the tires and put it on a level ground and see where it sits. But that oil's probably good. On a machine like this, if it looks black, I change it. And here are our controls, our custom shift knob. I had to write in the settings, the on and off switch, and also the throttle also has a nice custom knob. Fast, slow. Actually helps when you forget drive and auger. Okay, we turned the gas on, primed it a little bit, a couple of squeezes there. I got the choke on, got the throttle about 3/4.
I bet it won't start.
Oh, the key was off. So once again, that was first pull again because I had the key switch turned off. Amazing machine. Let's get some air in the tires. Yeah, they're pretty dry rotted. They're pretty strong too. There might be no air in this, but it's rigid enough to keep shape. Yeah, hardly anything in there. We'll put about 10. I don't want to do much more than that because of the cracked dry rot. But with air in these tires, it handles even better. Hardly any air in my tank. Yeah, we got 10 in it. Okay, let's put the cowl back on. I checked the oil at level. It is full. Last year I went over this whole thing and it didn't even get used at all. So we got the gas off right now. The gearbox up here, we filled that. It doesn't feel wet at all, so it didn't leak. So I'm not even gonna check it. It's good to go. Okay, next up, we got this Butte. A Snapper I-422. This is a really cool machine. I picked this up The guy said it wasn't running. I did a video on it. It's crazy what was wrong with it. It snapped off a valve. It broke the camshaft. And the reason it did that was because someone put 2 valve keepers in. I forgot if it was the exhaust or the intake. But that made the valve extend too high, which broke off in the head, broke the camshaft. So I found another camshaft out of an HS50, no. It was a variation on the 50 anyway. It's a PTO shaft, 2 shafts, so I needed that. It's not exactly right, but the engine runs also inside the engine, where the camshaft goes into the engine, the boss, the hole in the engine case. That was all cracked out, and I actually JB welded that back in, and it looked like it took rather well, and it's survived 2 winters, but it's hardly had any use at all, and I'm still waiting under load for it to like totally blow up. So it's a great little machine though. Snapper makes some nice stuff, so let's see if we can get this one going. This is a 4-horse, by the way. I actually put a 5-horse cam in it. Ooh, racing cam. Oh, this could use a little bit of oil. Don't tell me there's gas in this one. No, this one's bone dry. So we'll put some gas in it and see if it starts. Okay, there's gas in it. I put the choke on. Push the primer. I don't hear any gas squishing through the carb, but let's give it a try anyway.
I bet it won't start.
Pull on this one. Yeah, this is too easy. I think I used this one once last year, and there was hardly any snow, and it's just because I wanted to run it. Yeah, I think that one's good to go too. It was, all lubed up and stuff like that too, so I'm not going to do it again. Oh, maybe I'll see if it does need a little oil. It was on an incline when I first looked, like the other one. So we'll check that and add it if need be. Next we got this old Craftsman that I've had for a very long time. It's a Warrior. It is rusty, kind of worn out. I decided I like the Snapper better. I have this on Craigslist for 25 bucks and nobody's buying it, so maybe I'll just keep it. Yeah, what a beaut, huh? Really small, but I've had this in 1.5 foot of snow and it cranks. I don't know why. Well, I guess we'll have to see if this one will start. Go through the same routine of the oil and that kind of thing. Okay, we got gas in it. I think the choke's on. It has those stupid symbols I never understand. Primer made some noise. I can't tell if it's getting gas or not, but I guess we'll find out.
I bet it won't start.
Okay, and last is this Toro CCR 3650, 6.5 horsepower. It's a 2-stroke.
I bet it won't start.
A little too much oil in that mixture. Okay, but that's that. Well, we got a fine fall day, kind of just before Thanksgiving. Just driving to go food shopping, and I came across this on the side of the road. Some kid had just taken it out of the back of his truck and put it on the curb. I pulled up and I said, is this yours? And he's going, yeah, you can take it, I don't want it. So, the Craftsman, the first thing I wanted to see is if the drawers worked okay, which they all do. And then I noticed there's some tools in there, which look pretty good. Wow, real vice grip needle nose. I could use those. I don't know if they're real vice grips. Yeah. Fuse puller or something? No. So, hopefully we can use it. So here's what we got. 2 pairs of vice grips. These will need some oil, the needle nose ones, but I got a pair of knockoff needle nose that aren't vice grip, that are pieces of junk, so these are really a welcome addition. In the oddities section, we got a shell and a coin from parts unknown. I cannot read it. And some guy with glasses on one side, and that's the other side. We got this neat little ratcheting screwdriver to get in those weird places. I've never even seen one of these before. We got a level that only the center one has a bubble, the other 2 are dead, but those are the only 2 I ever really use anyway. We got some easy outs with a good holder. Oh man, this could be big, because mine are all broken. Got one Milwaukee saw bit. What do they call that saw? Saber saw? Yeah. Paint can opening tool. This weird little thing. It's kind of neat. They like square sockets though, so I actually do have some of those. One of those multi-tools that never fit anything. Some nice long needle nose pliers. Like I pointed out, I think this is a fuse puller or something. I've seen them before, but I don't really know what it is. This is weird. This has some like ream bits. In it. It's only got 2, but it looks like it's been well used, so somebody used it for something. And with another ream tool over here. One chisel, a couple of drifts, nail sets, crappy Phillips, golf ball. I'll throw into my neighbor's yard because they golf. A couple of weird old nut drivers. Probably never use those. And a nice little set of files. and I don't know, forceps. I don't want to say what you'd use those for. And a smattering of zip ties.